This was a box that I cut out. And then I added in addition to the house because I realized we have no bathroom and the bathroom is essential. I think everybody else was like, no, you don't need a bathroom. It's just a dollhouse. It's not just a dollhouse. So it's another reality. It's an alternative reality is what I like to call them. So what I did is I added an addition. This was a separate box. I went and I hot glued this box to it. I measured it out. And then I added, for natural light, I added windows. So I cut some slots out of the house. As you can see here and at the back of the house, you'll see there's 4 panels here that I cut out so that the house has its own natural light. So if you look in here, you can see the shadows that the house takes on itself, okay? So that's pretty exciting. So up on the second floor here, this is where the bedroom will be. Down here is the kitchen and the bathroom. And then you have the bathrooms on that side, the living room is in the middle. So I'm gonna take you through step by step of the materials that you will need. You need umpteenth boxes of cardboard. Cardboard is your friend. If you do not have cardboard, you can't build this house. That's not necessarily true. You can build it with other things, but cardboard happens to be the easiest and the most essential. So I saved as many boxes as possible. And then I went from there. Another thing, containers, tops. This is a great way to get some of your components built in your house. If you look here, I have some cups, I have some tops here, I have a deodorant top. So if I find a bottle, I just take the top off of it. And everybody's like, what are you doing with the top? I need it for my dollhouse, okay? Calm down, chill out. So I kept all of these tops. I kept a container that had food in it. This could probably be a hot tub out back. Who knows? That's pretty exciting. Let's see. And then any little piece of cardboard that I cut off from another extended piece of work, I kept those little pieces, these little chips I like to call them, because you never know if they're going to turn into something else that you need. So keep those. Do not throw those out. Now, into your materials. If you have a hot glue gun, great. Let me show you what it looks like if you do not know. Parents are the only ones that should be using the hot glue gun. This is a super hot glue gun, and then I have a relatively smaller one. Parents are the only ones that should be using these items, okay? They get very hot. Parents are the only ones to use them. Say that with me. Parents are the only ones to use them, okay? That's number 1. Now, number 2. You will have some regular glue sticks. These are essential. These are great for gluing down paper and other surfaces, small surfaces, things like that. Get these. Along with that hot glue gun comes some hot glue sticks. You need these to make the glue gun work, okay? You need 2 pair of scissors. Why do I say 2 pair of scissors? Because I always lose the other one when I'm working. So keep 2. And then I'm probably going to lose these tonight as well, like I always do. So 2 pairs of scissors, maybe 3, okay? You're going to also need some paint brushes, a couple of big brushes if you're covering bigger areas on the box. You don't want to use small brushes because you'll be there a month of Sundays, is what my grandmother would say. And then you have a small square brush here. And then I had 2 square brushes here. So you want to keep those, okay? Those are really good for your corners. A lot of you have emailed me and asked me where I got the pictures for, right? Isn't that exciting, Taj? I know. A lot of you have emailed me and asked me where did I get the pictures for my pantry. Y'all see that fabuloso and that hot sauce in there, right? Yeah. So where I got these from were the circulars, these store circulars, the grocery store circulars. These are circulars. Some of you were confused. So I figured I'd give you a visual aid. Go ahead and cut out your favorite food. You know, there's a KFC hot box on the back here. Cut that out, use that. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and make me an additional pantry because I'm hungry just looking at these papers. Okay. You're also gonna need a pencil so that you can measure your cardboard, and this is your friend. You're gonna need a ruler. I prefer a clear ruler, but if you don't have a clear ruler, it's cool. Just use a straight edge. Edge of a notebook, edge of a folder, edge of a box, whatever that has an even straight edge, great. Okay, because it'll help you make straight lines. So this is what you want to use. Boom. You're also going to want to have 2 to 3 Sharpies. There's some fat ones and then there's some skinny ones, a fine point and a more blunt point. Keep those. Those are really exciting for outlining and what have you. And then magazines. Magazines are also your best friend. You can look through these and get a lot of little pictures to service as what you need in your house. For instance, you can find, oh look, there's some toys here. So you can take this, you can take toys, and I have these little tiny canvases that I bought, like I mentioned in the last video, from Oriental Trading. And then you can make these little paintings inside the house. They're thick, they're actual little canvases. Okay? So that's that. So get as many of these as possible, okay? And newspaper is very good too, because you can tear that up and you can glue that on the house walls, on the inside of the walls here. You can kind of use it as a wallpaper inside of your project. You want to make your project very inventive and very cool. This is your reality. When you're creating these projects, this is your reality. So have fun with it. Now, we're going to get into a little bit of the materials. Oh, did I also mention you need a bucket of water so your brushes don't get hard? You want to make sure you have a bucket of water to keep your brushes in. So you have your regular little paint cups here. These are good. Those you add paint to. Then here you need a roll of tape so that you can secure, before you try to glue your house walls together or the building together itself, you want to use tape because it's easier, and then you go ahead and then you glue all the seams in. That's very important. So get you some painter's tape or masking tape. That's a very exciting tool to have, is tape. Tape is your friend. You also want to have some cotton balls. I have a bag of cotton balls here. If you were stitching any pillows, or if you're making any other additional furniture or anything like that, you need cotton balls. It's a great stuffer. Literally a great stuffer. Now, we're going to get into what I did with the house. I showed you